did. I hate that nigga fell asleep, man.
Coach, we're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Check back. Check 3.
Now the first career carry for the Penn State star, Miles Sanders. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Check it back.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Now this matchup, an important one for week 1, an NFC East bout right off the bat. These two teams have met twice a year since 1936. 168 meetings overall, and the Redskins lead the series, but the Eagles, they have won 4 straight against these Washington Redskins. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Call Dookie shirt.
Wins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. After the sack on first down, Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle is going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Always up for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense.
Offense can take over and get some points on the board. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And big problems there. They'll say this crossed out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Hold tight. Whip. Watch the whip. Shut up.
Now 2 years in the making, Darius Geis's first NFL carry. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And watch the lane. He's crashing. He's just sick. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Inside the give to Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's
How's he coming untouched, bro? That's cheesy, bro. I can't deal with this jump, man.
Sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on
It don't make no sense, bro. It's only rushing 3, and I got one of the best offensive lines in the game, and he's not picking it up. That's bullcrap, man. And I can't get a...
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
53, 953. Let's put him on the buses. Big dash. Go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. Richardson has it. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, 34 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
57. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, man. Watch the boost.
Wentz going to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
37's the Mike. Mike 32. Jack. 37's the Mike.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
I really don't want to play with niggas just playing like
I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
I'm not even getting the kick at the top, bro. What's
And he's
happening?
getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the
I need the
punt.
power.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
53 is the Mike. Wild Bill. Check it out, read. Check 15. Kill. Move. Check.
On 1st down, this is Geis. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
SOS. Peek in.
Geis. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check nickel.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check. Block 54. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Check. Wait. Hey, watch it. Check. Hot route. Hot. Hatchet. Switch. Kill. Watch the twitch. Undercrush.
It's Geis on the counter. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3. Night, night, sweetheart. Let's go. Come on. Lucky.
Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Number 53. Mike 53. Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 53 at the mic. 53 at the mic. Go. Big Sears right here. We got to step it up. Go. Twitch. Hey,
now Haskins, 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Barnett providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Eagles nothing.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
X3, 218, chop it.
Here's Sanders. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's
Still
on
can't
to
get it,
away.
bro. God,
This is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Jones on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
I don't know how to do that cheesy stuff, and I refuse to do it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Eagles nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken short.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here we go. 180!
Throwing on second down. Wentz. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around. Not having that success, might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Under 10. 10. Sponge. No.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Jim.
On the ground, it's Geis. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Geis showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for first down. The carry here for the big tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Mike, 53, Mike. Let's go heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
From the 17. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Nick Perry. showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Third and long.
Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's a baby stop. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Third down. Here's Haskins. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go after the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it?
And now look at him go. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Check, 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 check. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Safety creep.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Eagles 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
We remind you it coming up in 2 minutes. We'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch. Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike 37. Here we go.
Wentz now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Take that nigga so long.
It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw,
oh my God,
get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
53 at the mic.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
No. Out.
Second down, Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Everyone go. 180. 82.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to go up top again.
no way, I can't even switch.
Here in this half, it's intercepted.
Wide open, man.
Nicholson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh my God.
At their own 12-yard line.
Cars are just letting that hoe throw. They're not even going to attempt to let me switch off on the nigga. That's crazy, bro. It's the 2nd game in a row I done played on this mud, and this is the same exact thing that happened.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
35, Eagles 7. Dustin Hopkins, the kickoff for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Can I juke?
Bring it
You
a few
hear that?
past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Sunday. There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. You bet. Hey, wahoo. You bet.
Now wins. It's caught by Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Check 56. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them.
How is this nigga getting cooked off the line? We're not even bumping, bro. Jesus Christ.
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
Just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Well, the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
You better be ready.
Now they toss out wide to Sanders.
How you go outside for
Maybe a
it? I
measure of
said
revenge
in.
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Brings up third down and 16.
I'm tired of it. Already, I'm tired of it.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Wentz.
Carson.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 20, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that will extend this big lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown.
How these niggas are shitting like that, bro? That don't
to try to
make
make up
sense.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. He'll hit Jackson, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Carson Wentz beginning his fourth NFL season here in this ball game, and the last 2 years he was not in the postseason with his teammates, including that Super Bowl run at Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Was limited to 13 games that year with the ACL injury. Last year, 11 games with back issues. But now Nick Foles, who took his spot, he's in Jacksonville, and all pressure and all eyes are on number 11 in 2019. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down.
Why is it taking this nigga so long to throw the flip?
This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting.
It's like he's holding the ball for the defense to get there, bro. I'm throwing that hole so he can have a chance to catch it and make a move, and he's holding it. Golly. Let's try some new defense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch 54, watch 54. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Shift. Tariq.
Here's Geis. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
54. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Tight dog. Get him all. West.
Now a quick pass to Richardson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, Lobo. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Drive on. That's it. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 2nd down and 4, Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 52.
They'll go again with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 120!
You go, night. Stop, night. Check. Crunch.
Bunch. Sunday.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. He gets it to Brown. Complete. That one nearly 30 yards. 29 officially. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You got nothing.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Check 3. Check.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Anybody's watching.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Time to go. Night. Rush in.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And the pressure gets to him again. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Here's Tressway now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Well, I'm able to win one game this year. Maybe.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here we go. 180!
I know he ain't got it.
On first down, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Los Santos.
Here we go. 180!
Here we go, D.
What's your son? What's your son?
To throw, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 38-yard line.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Got him in. It's Brown. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I feel like those
I'm hitting it as soon as I snap the ball.
41-yard line.
Oh,
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go. Great. 46 down, man. 5-4.
37's the Mike.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
See how I can abuse some stuff, too.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 9, check 9.
Come on, man.
Now a handoff, Geis going right, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Block 54. Silver. Shit.
Check out.
Again, they run again. It's Geis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Mike's 5-4. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
22, jet, cover. 22, jet, cover.
Mike's 50. Mike's 54. Who that?
Shit, watch the shit.
Kill.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Flush to his right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at his 4. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Sean Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Maybe I need to run straight.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Oh, that man came from, he was down when the
and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 30. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. A big play there for Philly. And even 70 yards on the pickup. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Howard. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
55. Check the backer.
Again, it's Howard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So a victory here for the Washington Reds.